Good day to everybody out there. This is See Thy Wealth, Water Your Health, drink a glass of water. And today's topic, I just want to talk about my last several videos that have kind of started to take off here on YouTube. I mean, I've had ebbs and flows here on YouTube where there'd be a moment of time where I get some momentum and then I'd say something and then my channel would get retracted or whatever. And then I get some more momentum and then I do something, copyright strike, and then whatever. So on and so forth. Well, this last couple of weeks, I've been getting more momentum. And it has come to my mind, and I've seen that the last couple videos that I've talked about when it comes to homosexuality or being gay have done a bit more than the videos about my off-grid living and my health videos and my fitness videos and my cooking videos. The download video did pretty well. The gayness video did pretty well. And I'm just trying to understand if that's a direction that YouTube wants me to take. I'm not shy about speaking about homosexuality or gay topics and none of that stuff. I don't want my channel to kind of be just about that. And I'm not saying it in a disgusting manner. I'm just more than that. I have a lot more to my life than being someone that sleeps with men. You know, I'm thankful for the views for sure. But you guys let me know what you think in the comments. What would you like to see more from me here on this channel? Just so I can have an idea. I mean, there's 2,800 of you guys now, almost 2,900. My channel is going to continue to grow. I would like to have an assortment of people. I know I can't have everybody watching me. I don't want everybody watching me because I'm not everybody's cup of tea. But I do want to have those people that want to be here. And if me being homosexual or bisexual or just a free thinker and someone who's open-minded when it comes to my sexuality, if that bothers you, then I don't have to tell you to leave. Of course, you're going to leave anyway. But I want to speak about those things so the people who are against my lifestyle just not even come or be here. And if you are here, you're here because you're aware that I am those things. Does me seeing more viewership from the homosexual or gay topics want me to speak about it more? It's enticing because, of course, I like to make more money, but I don't want to be led or felt like there's a carrot dangled in front of my face, so I'm chasing this topic because I know there's going to be more viewership there. Now, the goal is to make money and the goal is to win on YouTube, but the goal is to also move to the beat of my own drum. And I think if I was chasing funds, then maybe I would head down that direction of, yes, let's just go to where the viewership is showing up, because that's what a lot of the gurus teach you. If a video worked, do a part 2 or follow that trend or that niche, whatever, you know. And like, I don't have anything against that, but I also want to do what the hell I want to do too. So there's going to be some sacrifice with that. If I want to do what I want to do and not chase that viewership of what YouTube is showing me is they're giving the viewership to, then I have to be okay with not getting those views, right? But then again, it's also like, if this is who you are and a part of who you are, then why not lean into it? Go and get the bag. If you're here for the money, go and get the money, right? No, I'm just speaking out loud and open-minded and just being transparent, because I'm noticing that. And people may have noticed it too on my videos that, you know, the last several videos that have kind of been better than usual have been videos about download videos or homosexuality or speaking about my gayness and being transparent there. And I'm not shy and I'm not afraid to speak up. These are topics that I feel like are things that people can relate to, and maybe that's what I'll try to talk about, things that I can relate to as someone growing up and being someone who was concealing my identity for so long. And I wouldn't say I was concealing it, but I wouldn't talk about it. I would just show up with my partner or, not talk. I just wouldn't talk about it. It would be one of those things that you see what you see if you see it. You know what I'm saying? And maybe that was because I was uncomfortable about speaking about it, or maybe it was just because I felt like it was no one's business. I don't know. But now that I'm on YouTube, I realize that I don't want to be cornered off into a section of not speaking to people who can relate to me and who resonate with me. And I feel like you guys deserve the attention from me, and I deserve your attention, because there's something that I can learn from you and vice versa. You can learn something from me. There's a thing or two that I've done in life that I feel like there's a lot of people that can learn from, not just from the gay community, but, I feel like that's a particular community that like I said, I haven't shunned, but I haven't necessarily been open arms with out loud publicly to society. And I don't have a problem with that. I really don't. I just never really thought that this would be something that I would be doing. I'm just learning to embrace who I am, as opposed to carving myself out to be someone that society wants me to be, so I can fit that mold and be accepted by the masses. I don't get caught up in that victim mentality. I understand that there's systemic racism, there's systemic things that go on that keep certain people suppressed. Not naive, not ignorant to that. It's definitely evident. It's definitely something that goes on. But I am just one of those people who will not allow those things to keep me down. I'm going to figure out a way, no matter what. My ancestors were torn down, and yet here I stand today as a successful person from America. But, I'm not going to continue to keep going on. I think I've gotten off what I've wanted to say here. The YouTube views I think that when you talk about certain things on YouTube, it's going to get more traction than other things. Me personally, I think that for me, since I am homosexual, since I am bisexual, and I say bisexual because I have been with women before, not being feminine, it's easier for me to cover up or conceal the fact that I like men and I find them attractive. And I don't want to live in that fear. I think that fear can also lead to stress, which is a silent killer. And the more I focus on improving my mental health, the more I realize that these are things that have been blocking me from being my best and my greatest self and getting everything that I want in the world and on this planet. And I'm someone who loves control, and I love to get what I want. And the more that I stay stuck in a mold that people want me to stay in, the less I get to be truly who I am and in control of my life and be free. I don't want to live like that. It's very difficult. Not everybody has the capacity to live like that, because not everybody has the freedom. And with that, I appreciate y'all for tapping in. This is See Thy Wealth, Water Your Health. Drink a glass of water.